It's your boy Warlow back with another MyTeam video. And we are going to be discussing how you can get LaMelo Ball for completely free. I break this down every week for y'all because I always know there's some new people. And we'll be breaking down the cards I will be going for in this and the best method for you to actually be getting this done, stuff like that. And going through all these cards because I've been grinding myself as well. At first I wasn't. But then I just ended up grinding anyways because I just felt like grinding, you know? I just felt like actually grinding, so I just grinded all of these week 3 pieces, which I have a lot of week 3 pieces. And yeah, we just had a lot of week 3 pieces, which I don't know what that's gonna equal up to. We can just check real quick. 1, 2, I don't know how many I got currently. We'll just put it into this set real quick, and we got that at 27%. So right now, currently, I got 2 pieces already for LaMelo Ball, because that's who I will be going for as well with y'all. And let me know where your progress is with watching this video, and hopefully this helps and I go through this breakdown really good for you, and this helps you get closer to LaMelo Ball. So first thing first, I always discuss this, is ETL offline is just going to be your best way to get it done. Actually, we can discuss this first because this is more important. King of the Court is really good to actually play for this. Like, it's well worth it because as you can see, you get 1 goat piece, you get 3 goat pieces, and 5. You just at least get top 10% or even top 50. It's 1 goat piece basically, and it's well worth it. You don't even need to play the whole King of the Court. If you win some games, you can get top 10 or top 50%. So keep that as well. You also get a dark matter as well. But I think King of the Court is well worth it. I play it every single time. And then basically, if you get top 1%, if say you're good like that, you're going to walk away with like 4 pieces. Because you'll get 3 basically from it. And then the 4th one will come from you winning like 10 games. And even then, if you had 2, I mean, you might get close to a 3rd piece. So I think it's a pretty good reward overall for King of the Court. And you want to make sure you do it as well, because you do get a super pack if you do play in it, which isn't what really makes it worth it. But yeah. But I always tell y'all is to do breakout offline. And you want to pick triple threat and rookie. Honestly, I can just restart this board. But yeah, you're going to click triple threat only and rookie. Now I'm gonna go to mobile. Actually, I'm gonna show you on remote play real quick how I actually do it. I'll be back in a second because I want to show you how I be grinding it all the time when I be upstairs. I want to give y'all a life of Carlo. So as we dive into a life of Carlo, let's go into the video real quick. This is what I do on remote play. I literally while I'm cooking, I literally just do this, press A. Press A. Let me press the A. Oh my goodness gracious. But all I do is just click A and just shoot the ball. Just press X. Boom. Boom. And like I mentioned earlier, all I do is put this on real percent and it makes it nice and easy for me. So like you could be outside. If you have 5G, you can just be outside. That's how I'm outside doing it. Or you go on the MyTeam mobile app, but I think remote play works better. Your console has to be on, but yeah, it works pretty good. So all I do is wait, usually, and I'll press B, boom, just hold X, and that's how you do it. That's how I be doing it while I am straight up cooking, and yeah, that's how I do it. Now back to the video. Okay, we just basically showed that to y'all. And that was, like I said, it's how I do it, the real percent. Some reason put me on diffly base. I don't know why it actually did. For some reason it did, but it doesn't really matter. Because like I said, I use real percentage, like I mentioned in that video. And it just works. And like I said, if you're right near your, even better. You're right near it. And people ask me all the time, Carlo, is how long does this take you? Well, it gets a little complicated with that because we never really go over like individually how much time does each of these grinds will take. Like we'll look at the set right now in a second. We just went over the fact that yeah, you do real percentage, but right here we come over to the exchange. People ask me all the time. It takes about an hour and a half, but I also seen it, like I timed it before. It took me an hour and 40 minutes before, hour 50. So I think it ranges between an hour 30 and 2 hours. And if you get it done in an hour 40 minutes, it like a card like LaMelo Ball, because I did the math. I did an hour and a half times like 25. Let's say you get this grind done. It will take about 37 hours, okay? And if you do in an hour 40, it might take you like 41 hours when I actually did the math like differently, because I know some like sometimes, so it's gonna be like a 37, between a 37 to 45 hour grind for LaMelo Ball basically. And all these other cards, well, not all these other cards, because some of them take 20, some of them take 30, so you know they take between the time frame of these cards basically. And LaMelo Ball is LaMelo Ball is gonna take you about 40 hours, which if you do my method, it's not that bad. Like, it looks like a lot, but I promise you, it's actually not that bad, because like I said, when you're using that remote play, you can basically do it anywhere. And that's what makes it so really good. You can just basically just grind this so easily and get it done. And don't forget, you also will be able to get a win streak tomorrow for another piece. And they do exchanges on Monday and Wednesdays. So keep that in mind as well, because this exchange right here is for the gold piece, the make 4 3-pointers, 30 points in the paint, 30 assists, and 5 glow players. So as this adds up, you're gonna get 3. If you get at least top 2%, you get 5, potentially close to 6 off the bat in the win streak. You're already at 7 pieces basically, and then think about it, that knocks off, let's say you knock off at least 7 of them basically from doing that, then it lessens the grind at least somewhat, not a lot, but man, it does lower it a lot, because that's like hour and a half, that's like 4 6. It will save you so much time, because like I said, you don't got to play the whole King of the Court to actually get it. It does suck if you miss out on King of the Court, because you have to work during that time, but even then, it still does help. So like what ones, so I think those are ones, and TTO Park is also another one, but the thing with TTO Park is you get 2 instead of 1, but let me mute this. Basically, because like you can get 2 pieces instead of 1. The issue with TTO Park is a lot of y'all that is watching this video don't have good enough teams. Y'all don't have god squads that can compete with these teams. Y'all don't have the squad good enough to actually be winning consistently. It can be good, but like I would definitely stick to breakout. I mean, stay tuned to me also with my invincible pack, because you will rank up a lot quicker doing that. But it is a really good way to actually help you like get pieces if you are good online. But specifically, I always say is like all the other modes, just ignore them. Threat Park, Breakout, not Threat Park, Showdown, Salary Cap, Domination. Domination is probably the worst of them. Just ignore them as game modes. Like if you play them anyway, sure, just keep playing it. You play anyways. But the rewards is not. It's gonna take way too long. Because 3 wins in Showdown is like 25 minutes. You're basically you 1/4 of Showdown could be almost a third piece, which is crazy. So definitely stay away from Showdown. And like I said, the cards, if I'm ranking in order for what I would go for, 1 would be LaMelo Ball. I actually tried his jumper on my league. His jumper's actually good. Tim Thomas, I probably put at 2. He's alright. DENG would be like Lonzo would be 3. I don't like Matt Ryan Oscar. I just don't. If you like it, it'll be 3, but DINO's the last. I tried DINO's really stay far away from that card. He don't even have his max wingspan. His jumper's mid. I don't know why they made him so bad. They changed his base to Nicholas Claxton, and his jumper sucks. So stay away from DINO RADJA. That card stinks. So yeah, the LaMelo Ball grind will take about 40 hours. Tim Thomas probably in the 45, 50 range. But you know, it's a lot. It looks like, I said, it looks like a lot, but with, like I said, with the method I actually show y'all, it should be really easy, and you should be running through these games really quick, really easy, and you should walk away with a LaMelo Ball. If you got time in the summertime, you should be able to get them in time. 25 pieces at least is realistic compared to 60 from last week. But yeah, I just wanted to break that down for y'all, go over the best ones I would go for. If you got Beasley, go for LaMelo. I think LaMelo is really the main prize this week, in my opinion, even though he's very similar to his Invincible, but I know a lot of y'all don't got the Invincible, and his jumper still is nice. So, yeah. I'm going to see y'all in the next My Team video, and hopefully his breakdown helped y'all out, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Give me a key!